Hey guys, and welcome back to Castle Crush, and today we are going to be playing with another requested deck, and that is a common cards only deck. Now, I did have an older video of this deck, and I'm going to put it in a card, and you should see it up in the corner of the screen, the right hand corner. There should be a card there, and that is the other common cards only deck that I did. That was a long time ago though, back in January, so I figured I'd make another one, and I may do that for a couple other of my challenges as well, make some sequels to them now that I have a wider collection of cards to play with. So here's the deck we're going to be using, and the key addition, which was obviously not there the last time around, is the 8 Pirate. And to be honest, a lot of the other common cards kind of suck. They're not really that great. I think before, one of my strategies, or the strategy I was first thinking of this time was to use golems and then try to put archers behind them. And that could work, but we're going to see how this looks, and then I'll probably adjust things depending on how it goes, because I like to use a lot of either extra crystals or mana rituals in my decks, and I can't use any in here, so we'll need to see how this is going to hold up and what kind of, if we have to win in like the early game, the mid game, or the late game, and then adjust it from there. Oh, from the silver chest, we have an epic card. There is an epic card in this chest. So arrows, lightning, I was not expecting this, and protection. Protection. Awesome. It's more gold. Okay, a pirate and lightning. Well, let's get in here and start playing with this deck. Against Grow Tony. Okay. So, we're going to send a warrior out here, and they've better leveled archers than my cards. So we'll see how that affects it. Maybe I'll need another. Okay, they have a dryad out there. Place a golem down and... Ooh. Yeah, this could be a problem. This could be a problem right here. Here's my current strategy. Let's see if we can get some cards going down there on that. As soon as that walks within range, there we go. Oh, no. Okay, that should be good enough still. Alright. I didn't want to fight in one lane, but they were kind of forcing me to, so... Alright, so the archers are trying to do a little bit of work, but... We're going to see if we can rush them a little bit in these other lanes, because... having some problems. Alright, so once all that stuff goes within range, I'm just going to do that. And... Alright, so it's almost all within range. Yeah, fortunately, I'm going to need to take those guys out, though. So... we took that out. Let's try to take those skeletons out. The 8 Pirate is just, like, absolutely holding it down for me. I'm in. Alright, so gotta quickly try to get these cards out. Oh, no, they played more skeletons. And I'm gonna take those out as well. They have a large archer queen, and that's a pretty big problem, but I have to just, like, legit keep playing what I have. And now they have a Black Knight, and that Archer Queen is just killing me right here. I can't stop it very well, at least anyways. So, I was waiting to see if I could catch all of those guys at once. Unfortunately, we're going to take a loss there. It was a good effort on that first try. Honestly, I don't know if the golem was really that useful. It was kind of useful, but it was kind of useful. You know what I mean? Like... What could I replace the golem with? I don't really see a whole lot. I don't feel like the dwarf is that useful. There are not a whole lot of other cards. I could put one more skeleton swarm in there, and that can be useful. So maybe we'll try that, or maybe we'll just get rid of the archers altogether. I don't know if they were really helping. Or we could get rid of the skeleton swarm and try to go ranged, but let's try just flipping things around a little bit. My archer's tribe is under-leveled anyways. I could upgrade it, but I'm trying to think about what a good card would be. There aren't that many common cards to play with. So, like, I tested this deck out with the trainer, and I had trouble with it, so I was like, but there aren't that many, like, combinations I can really use. So, let's put down, let's try to rush them a little bit. I do feel like this deck, you sort of want to rush them, but it's hard because there's no, like, extra crystal or mana ritual to try and, like, spam them with, so it's not even strong enough to take out that Dryad. Well, come on, take it out. We need to take out the Dryad. Oh, no. Well, we're looking in okay shape here, but that stone statue is really causing me some problems. Let's try to get a close-up hit there. Okay, good. We managed to take that out. We need to get that taken care of very quickly. They have a catapult. No, that's bad. Come on, a pirate. My a pirate isn't doing enough. No. Oh, let's rush them. Let's rush them. We'll rush them. Try to get all three lanes going. They don't have very much health, so I can just rush them in one of the other lanes. I should be able to make this situation work. No! No, come on. We just need to rush them a little bit right here. That's like all we need. Okay. Here are the triplets I needed. Here are the triplets I needed. Yes, we took out the catapult. That was so flipping key. We had to take out that catapult. Now, they only have 1,000 health left, and we should win. We should win at this point, unless they play something else right now. Good game, good game. Good game. That was close. They were setting it up, but I just didn't let them get quite enough room. They were trying to go with, like, sort of a kind of a one-lane type thing, and the triplets really, really help beating one-lane stacks, so that was lucky. At least we had the triplets. And it was at a point in the game where we could get them out there. So, I don't know if the golem is really helping or not. I'm trying to figure out if it is or it isn't. The ape pirate just, like, absolutely... Without the ape pirate, I feel like this deck would suck so badly. It doesn't do that much damage by itself, but when you get it against something in the right situation, okay, well, now they're going to try to make it do more damage. I'm trying to think, what are my options against this ape pirate? You know what I mean? So, just trying to get some space on it. Unfortunately, trying to rush me with the ape pirate and an unchained demon. Okay, well, that is not the worst strategy they could have ever had, but, it's a problem for me because I can't really take that out very easily here. Well, maybe I could take out the Unchained Demon. Wow, if I can, please, yes! Oh, yes. What a play. I don't know how I managed to take that Unchained Demon out necessarily, but this is really hard. I wasn't thinking, okay. Oh, no. Okay, double arrows. It has to be double arrows right here. It still didn't quite take it out, but there we go. Finally, I got rid of that. The ape pirate was so annoying. It was so annoying. I was like, what am I even going to be able to do? Okay, get the skeletons and the mud elemental. The executioner, we're just sort of holding it off right now. I want to fill up that empty lane with some pressure. And then... Uh-oh. You kidding me? They're trying to rush. And I need arrows really badly, but I'm not getting the arrows. They have an executioner, too. This is bad. That's a really bad stack to let go, and I don't have anything to hit it. Arrows might have worked. If I'd gotten a lucky draw of arrows, or like 2 arrows, I probably could have done something, but... So 2 losses, 1 win. I was not expecting this deck to be perfect by any means. This is kind of a tricky challenge. It's not one of the easier challenges, that's for sure. Because when you look at the common cards, there are a number of cards that would work well with a spam deck or a resurrection deck or a specter deck. But you can't use, I can't use resurrection or the specter. So, or any of like the mana rituals or extra crystals that would allow me to like spam the whole thing. So that really makes it trickier. Let's get out a pirate. I've been too much on the defensive and not enough on the offensive. So let's try to get back on the offensive, and the 8 pirate usually helps me get some board control, but they're gonna freeze it. Luckily the golem has given me some great positioning. Like really great positioning. We're gonna wait, make sure they don't have an inferno, and then we will hit them in all 3 lanes. Oops. All 3 lanes here to try and put some pressure, because clearly they don't have that many troop cards if they also have an Unchained Demon. Alright, so there's another Unchained Demon. I'll save the skeletons. Gonna wait to see what happens with that Black Knight. Okay, so yeah, I can definitely play them up here now. And should be just outside of arrow's range. They use the meteor elsewhere. This is a good position for me. Good position. Good position. That like vampire is causing me some problems, but it's okay. Actually, I was about to say I probably shouldn't have played the golem because it will just feed off the golem. So let's keep the pressure on. Wow, they're trying to rage through with that, but luckily I have 4 arrows, so that's no problem. Nice, there's a win. Again, I just sort of had to like save my cards and identify where to play them. So I started actually playing Clash Royale, and one thing I will say is that it's really actually helped me like realize, even with Castle Crush, like again how important counters are, and like understanding which cards counter other cards and making sure that you play those if you actually want to be competitive. There are a number of other things that I really realized from playing Clash Royale that definitely apply in terms of like tips to Castle Crush as well, and I'll probably include those in some of the tip and guide videos that I'm planning on making when I do in fact make them. But it just feels like there isn't that much that this deck consists of. Really the 3 main cards that can do a lot of damage here are the Skeleton Swarm, the 8 Pirate, and the Triplets. And those cards pretty much have to work together a little bit. That's not a very good move, but it did take out that warrior. We'll think about this one. The 8 Pirate could be a good matchup against the Phoenix, maybe. Or at least it's a lot better than the other stuff I have in my deck. Yeah, it was a good matchup. We'll try to avoid taking damage here. They run a resurrection, which is fine, but
Come on.
so wait until those get within range, and then go ahead and play the 8 Pirate. Hopefully take out the Phoenix, and we did. Let's get a Golem in there. We're doing okay, but we don't have a very strong end game in this deck, so that causes a bit of a problem. So it means that we have to take them out pretty soon, I would say. Otherwise, we're going to start having some problems. Let's get to work on that Black Knight. Alright, so triplets. This is what I get for running 2 triplets in my deck. I kind of have to use them a little bit. Take those guys out. Get the other triplets in. Oh, we might almost get a win. We didn't quite get there. That was really close. in this match. Really, really close. Alright, so they are... Yeah, I see what they're doing. We're going to keep pressuring them because I'm really close to getting a win right here. Oh, and they might give it to me right here. It looks like they might actually give me this win. I mean, it's very close. They just freed up those other lanes for me to play the triplets in. And we got the win. Wow. I mean, that deck was clearly superior in cards, but we just really managed to hold them off. And really the fact that they had that standard bearer kept helping me, because I was able to use my triplets to put pressure on them so they couldn't use that, or when they did, they had to pay for it in health. Yeah, this is definitely a 3-lane deck. I mean, a lot of my other 1-lane... I'm having to transition really from 1-lane decks to like going back to 3-lane decks. When I first started Castle Crush, it was all about 3-lane decks, and then the 1-lane decks kind of became a thing for a little while, and then it went back... Now it's gone back basically to 3-lane decks. So... One thing I was thinking about, though, when I was playing Clash Royale was that I don't really use a lot of really timed pushes quite the same way in Castle Crush in a lot of my decks. A lot of the time it's more just like I sort of put things out and I try to counter things, but I also just sort of put them out there. And maybe I need to time my pushes a little bit more together. Because in Clash Royale, it's like, you know, you'll wait to get mana just to put multiple cards so you can send them at the same time. I mean, I've done that sometimes, but not as often. I mean, a lot of the time in this game, it's a little bit more about momentum. But in Clash Royale, you can have like waves of momentum, and you can have, you know, you can get totally cleared, and then the momentum is totally sort of not reset, but I don't know. You kind of have to be equally prepared with your next push, and in Castle Crush, sometimes it's really just after I've, you know, taken control, and then I feel like I'm in control with the, you know, how the board is playing out. It feels a little bit different in Clash Royale. Maybe I just haven't totally gotten used to the different perspective, but felt different. There were a lot of similar concepts, but it also felt really, really different too. I mean, there's just different things with the different games. Like in Castle Crush, you know, you can have more card variety in your deck because there's, you know, extra card slots basically. So, but then in Clash Royale, you know, you have a lot more like positioning of your cards that you can adjust. Here, we've got some work that can be done on that Spectre. Might have been a waste of arrows, but I needed to clear out my hand anyways, so... Alright. Actually, that was a mistake. I should have played a pirate against the Executioner, but... This is what I'll have to live with. We'll try to hold them off there. Now they've got the momentum back in their favor. And I'm trying to get this set up, but... That wasn't the best triplets ever by any means, but it did do something. Oh, how are they getting all of these out here? I'll be able to get at least one good arrows in right here. And then I'll definitely have to try and do whatever I can to hold them off, hoping I can get another arrows. And I did get another arrows. Come on. Actually, the golem probably could have taken that out. I'm going to lose in overtime. Just in case anyone was wondering what's going to happen here, I'm going to lose in overtime. Unfortunately. Which is too bad, because actually I'm in decent position here on the board, but... just don't have enough finishing power with this deck, you know what I'm saying? The only real finisher is like the Skeleton Swarm, and that's not a finisher. So try and see if we can get some more wins with this, but it's been a lot of matches where I played my opponent tough, but I wasn't able to actually close them out before they got some big cards out and started doing real damage. But yeah, let's just try and make sure we can get early board control. It's hard without being able to spam things out there, but I need to make sure I'm playing the right cards in the right place. And just getting cards out there too. Alright, so play the skeletons away from the phoenix. And we will get a pirate on that phoenix. That should do the trick. Well, it's doing good damage to me. Those archers are doing good damage. Get another A pirate in there because... No. That was a gamble, but it didn't pay off. We're doing lots of damage, luckily, but... Yeah, unfortunate situation, but it worked out okay in the end. Because I spread out. Spread my troops out. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. This was a hard challenge, so I couldn't really make it a long video, or I was going to drop too many trophies. So, leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought in the comments about this video, and what other types of content I should create. Be sure to check out the videos on the end screen right here. You might like some of them. Maybe subscribe if you're new to my channel. And thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for more videos.